Game changers, game changers. Karen Butler here. It's been an amazing while, but I've been very busy and I have some amazing news for you. Guys, we're going to talk about that $1.9 trillion act and how it affects daycare centers. Guys, there is $6.1 billion in Tennessee, $6.1 billion alone in direct aid for daycares. So here's what I found out. I'm going to get the whole lowdown to you guys so you guys know where to go and what you can do to claim some of that money. During the pandemic, during this whole thing, daycare suffered big time. So whether your rate dropped, whether you lost teachers, whether your enrollment is low, this is where you can go in and get money from the state to get your business back working properly, to get your employees back in, and to get money. You guys can get money for you and your employees. Yay, free money. Who doesn't love money from the government during a pandemic? Okay, so guys, listen. Now, I got the whole rundown for you guys, and I'm going to make sure, I'm going to take my time so I can make sure I go over this correctly for you, okay? So 50% of all child care centers, daycares, preschools lost money during the pandemic. 50%. So there's $25 billion of emergency stabilization fund. This is just for us. This is what it's called. This is just for the daycare people. It's called a $25 billion emergency stabilization fund. This fund are for providers. So if you're a child care provider, you have access to this fund. If you have shut down because of the pandemic, if you lost a month or two because of the pandemic, you have access to these funds. If you reopened after the pandemic, you shut down a while and you're just now reopening and getting everything back, you have access to these funds. If you're struggling to stay open right now, if your enrollment's not where it needs to be, you're not able to plan your employees, and this goes for home daycares, this goes for centers, this goes for group homes and family homes and preschools. So this is for any daycare person that's struggling or everything is not up to par. We want to make sure, guys, we want to make sure we're in on this money. So we're talking about, and this is in the state of Tennessee, and guys, you can go in any state, and I'm going to show you how to track it. I always do. I refer to Tennessee a lot in all my videos, but I always make things accessible and give you guys websites for other things as well. That's in your state that you can access and it's attainable. So whenever you look at any of my videos, so if you go to our website at www.gamechangers.experts, everything, we always let you know that your state, where you can find it at in your state to make sure your state applies. But this is for the state of Tennessee. It is a federal, and I'm almost sure it's worldwide in every state. You just have to know where to look and to get the information, and I'm going to share that in the video. Okay, so guys, again, these are for providers. These are for daycare workers. These are for students, substitute workers. Anyone working in your daycare has access if you're a provider. Okay, so let's talk about it. Also, the child care and development block grants. That's also increased. So if you don't know what a block grant is, for those who don't know, block grants are those grants where if you can't afford childcare and you want to get back to work, then the state helps you with a certain amount of childcare. Those are called block grants. And those block grants now have really increased. So there's a lot of money out there for you if you're on the other end of the spectrum and you need childcare help. There's amazing programs, block grants programs out there for that. Okay, so also, guys, don't forget to get your tax credit for your child care doing your taxes this year. You get $4,000 tax credit for one child and $8,000 tax credit for two children. So I just want you guys to kind of keep that in mind. So listen, what you need to do in order to get these benefits, and this is for the provider, for any type of worker, you're going to go to tn.gov. So if you're out of state, whatever state you're in, you need to go to that state initials.gov. And everything else is going to be the same. So for my people, Tennessee, you're going to go to tn.gov, Human Services, COVID-19 Childcare Services, okay? COVID-19 Childcare Services. There you can put the application in for childcare assistance if you're a parent and you're just now getting back to work and you don't know where to put your child and you just don't have any money for that. They have $25 billion emergency stabilization fund for that. Second thing, if you guys are providers, if you own a home daycare, you just run a daycare at your home, you got 8 kids, you run a daycare, you are qualified and eligible for this money, $25 billion. All you have to do is go to tennessee.gov, Human Services, COVID-19 Child Care Services, and COVID-19 HTML, and fill out the application, and it will take you through the process of getting your daycare back functioning like it was before COVID. So summertime's coming. We need money. We need outside equipment. We need mulch. We need all those things where we would have been collecting income for during COVID to, because summertime daycares is popping. You got before and after school. This is the time to get ready for summer childcare programs, even summer childcare programs. Guys, go get this money. It's free. It's from the government. So if you're in childcare, I implore you, please, please, please hurry. Go get your money. Guys, have a great day. This is for childcare. This is a part of the $1.9 trillion act and how it affects childcare. They're getting childcare back. Go get your money, baby.